Hi everybody, Jared here, back with another reading. This is part 3, regards to the Mercury retrograde. This is for the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Mercury will be retrograding on the 5th of August, all the way until the 28th. Again, on the 15th too, Mercury will swap into a different sign, so it'll be Mercury retrograde in Virgo, going into Leo. Okay, first up is Pisces Rising. Pisces Rising, the first card I pulled for you was the Seven of Swords. This will be for Mercury retrograding in Virgo into your 7th house. This is the house of others and relationships. The Seven of Swords reverse card is basically stating that it's a call to about imposter syndrome. Maybe you haven't been feeling too confident about yourself. Maybe you've been feeling like you're out of place when it comes to those around you or everyone else around you. Again, 7th house. Forgive yourself, come clean if there's anything that you've been holding back, and to not to be too hard on yourself. And not to deceive yourself as well. Make sure you don't deceive yourself into thinking you're like holding maybe a secret back. Maybe if you are holding a secret back, maybe it's time to let that secret come out, or else it's causing a lot of stress on you. Again, Seven of Swords reverse, it's ruled by the moon. The moon represents our emotions, our intuition. It represents our day-to-day. It's our reflection. Maybe you've been thinking this imposter syndrome. Maybe you've been feeling like you've been reflecting just the personalities of others around you, and maybe now is the time to go into you and really find out who you really are and build a personality for yourself, Pisces Rising. Okay, Pisces Rising, the second card I pulled for you was the Eight of Swords. This will be for Mercury retrograde into Leo in your 6th house, the house of work, life, and illness. It usually represents maybe you've been feeling like you've been kind of trapped at your job. Maybe it's now the time to seek other opportunities in your life. Open yourself to the opportunity of other things. Again, Mercury retrograde is having you reflect on your communications with other people, or maybe communicating with your co-workers, or the people around you who you tend to work in your career, or or just in any general. Be careful not to label yourself the victim. Rather than feeling sorry for yourself, take back your power and evaluate the choices you have. You need to trust your intuition, Pisces. Again, Pisces Rising, you're ruled by Jupiter. This card is Jupiter-wise. Trusting your intuition. Pisces, Jupiterian people tend to have a very strong intuition when it comes to things. If things don't seem right at your work, or doesn't seem correct at your work life right now, maybe it's the time to start looking for other opportunities and other options. This card also is saying being careful about illnesses. Really think carefully about your health, about your interactions with others. Jupiter can represent yes, expansion, but it can also represent overconsumption. So are you making sure you're not over consuming? That's causing more illnesses on yourself. Overindulging. Again, this card is saying instead, not to feel sorry for yourself, and don't pity yourself. Understand that, it's just a change in thought of how the world around you is. Open yourself up to the possibility of new options. Okay, Cancer Rising. The first card I pulled for you was the Three of Cups. Mercury will be in Virgo and retrograding in your 3rd house, Cancer Rising. It is the house of communication and short travels. Three of Cups is a card that beckons to friendship, community, support, happiness, celebration. Now's the time to, I guess you've been in pretty much Cancer rising, you've been in a really good place lately. You've been feeling really happy about life around you and everything. Again, this card is also maybe beckoning towards possibly a reconnection with somebody. Again, Mercury retrograde is reevaluating your connections and reevaluating how you're communicating to others. Maybe it's the time to take some quality time to spend it with people you care about. Again, short travels is your daily basis. Like, how is your connection with your day-to-day basis? How is your connection with your everyday life? Time to evaluate that, okay, Cancer? The second card I pulled for you, Cancer Rising, The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Again, Nine of Pentacles reverse is dishonesty, recklessness, deceit, termination, and cheap. This card is pulled for your Mercury retrograde in Leo on the 15th, going into your second house, the house of finances and physical financial decisions as well, making purchases in that is to reevaluate how much you've been undervaluing yourself. Have you been putting towards more others rather than towards yourself? Maybe now's the time, Cancer rising, to focus on yourself, focus on your financial endeavors, not to overextend yourself onto others. Basically being honest about who your current situation, whether it's financially or anything in the physical, even emotionally. It's beckoning you to take time to reprioritize yourself and your mental state and your mental health as well, Cancer rising. So stay focused and realign yourself. Again, this card is by Venus, so good fortune. The other card was by Mercury, which again, Mercury in retrograde. Again, with the Three of Cups, this is like a community of people or your everyday. Maybe this reconnection with others will help you realize your potential and how much you benefit those around you more than you've been benefiting yourself right now, Cancer rising. Up next, Scorpio rising. Scorpio rising, the first card I pulled for you was the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Mercury retrograde in Virgo will be happening in your 11th house, the house of friends, hopes, and dreams. With the Seven of Pentacles, maybe your focus has been off than what you were supposed to be in. It's been in the wrong areas. Maybe now's the time, Scorpio rising, to reevaluate what is worth your energy right now. Go after your goals and your dreams, but if this goals and dreams or these options are not benefiting you right now, maybe it's the time to reevaluate or maybe look at it in a different way. Again, with a Mercury retrograde, it's your connections to this, your connections and your communications with yourself. Are you fooling yourself right now, Scorpio rising, into thinking that you're continuing that what you've been doing lately has been benefiting your hopes and dreams? You look at it, look at where you're investing your time. Again, the Seven of Pentacles represents distractions and lack of rewards and question investments. Really take time to reevaluate everything that you've been doing with your friends, with your people, with your hopes and dreams. It does beckon not to give up too soon. Maybe you just need a final push before you get to that end goal, but maybe it's time to also, if you're not able to reach that goal, and maybe now is not the time, maybe to reevaluate that and look at another option, look at other possibilities that you can have. Again, hopes and dreams, many hopes and dreams, and many ways that can come to fruition. Scorpio rising, the second card I pulled for you was the Page of Pentacles. Again, this is for Mercury retrograde in Leo on the 15th. It will be retrograding from Virgo into Leo. It's going to be in your 10th house this time. With the 10th house is the house of career, public life. It's the house of public image and opportunities. With the Page of Pentacles, this is an opportunity of ambition, desire, manifestation, financial opportunity. Again, with the Page of Pentacles, there's the possibility, Scorpio rising, that there is a new job or something new. As with your last card with the Seven of Pentacles, it was telling you to let go or maybe take time, move on from something that you've been doing and into something new. With the Page of Pentacles, there is a possibility of a new job, business, bountiful finances, or more maybe incoming. Now's the time to develop maybe possibly a new skill. Again, this is hitting your 10th house, which is the public life and your career. Maybe this will benefit you more towards your career. Maybe your career is something entrepreneurial that you've been wanting to work on. Again, Scorpio rising, with the Page of Pentacles, it's saying that card of manifestation. If you want to will it, it can come. You just got to stay focused and vigilant. And again, this is reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with your surroundings and the disconnection that you may be having between communications, really communicating with yourself and those around you. Thank you again for joining me for this reading. Again, if you want an in-depth personal reading, you need to either DM me or comment. I do a free one for the first time. I go in depth into your chart as well as do tarot card pulls for you. I also look at the planets and where they're at. Again, With these readings, understand that this does not include the planets that are lying in these different houses. If you need a more in-depth or more focal kind of reading, you need to reach out to me, and I can set up a consultation and set up donations accepted. And if you want, thank you so much, and live in light and dark. Bye.